Welcome to a Sunday reset video, guys. I have not recorded this type of content in a while, and you know what, waking up on a Sunday morning and just starting your day just has something cool or chilled about it. And yeah, watch me do my Sunday reset and let me talk to you guys in between all of that. And I love starting my day or doing skincare on Sundays as well, just to sort of give my skin that boost and just make sure that my skin is always taken care of and moisturized. And let me tell you a little story. Growing up in my teens, I struggled, guys, with acne. I struggled. I used all the products under the sun, okay? I remember my dad being invested, like so invested in my skin problems when I was a teenager. The man did everything in his power to make sure that his little princess gets his skin life together, okay? Shame he did his best, but it just didn't work out until I was like, in my very early 20s. But yeah, so on this day also, I just made sure that I do the reset with you guys and make it as realistic as possible. That is why you guys see me looking the way that I'm looking. I know I'm just wearing a pair of pajamas with a vest and I'm not really wearing a bra. That's because I just wanted it to be realistic and really, really relatable, because I believe all of us, when we wake up in the morning, we just go for comfort, okay? And I took off my gown because I really just I was going to feel hot. There's no way that I'm going to tidy up the house with the gown on. So yeah, as I was folding my clothes, I just had a moment and remembered how my mother used to be so strict with us and teach us, and I say us, that's me and my sister, how to do homemaking, like important homemaking chores or just chores at home. And in short, that lady made sure that she teaches us how to fold clothes. So that's where I got that little skill from, and to iron and all of that. And as I finished folding my clothes and all of that, I moved to the kitchen and just showing you guys how I went to bed the night before. This is not normal. This is not regular, rather. In my household, I normally go to bed with everything looking polished and tidy. But on this particular day, which was the night before, I was just exhausted. My husband and I were just exhausted and I couldn't make it. I even left the laundry running and just left it in the middle of the kitchen. That's why I'm only hanging the laundry right now, like this morning. Okay. So I put on more load in the washing machine. I had more laundry to do. I was not finished. So that's what I was doing here. And also, I wanted to tell you guys a little story also, that growing up, if you've watched one of my recent vlogs, if you've watched one of my recent vlogs, you would have noticed or heard my mother come for me about being lazy. Growing up, guys, I grew up in a household where my sister and I were the only girls, and it was my two boys, which were my two cousins, or three of them. How many were they? Yeah, them. So as girls, we were taught at a very young age on how to have basic home skills. Yeah, home economics, we call it in South Africa, I think. Yeah, so those basic skills we were taught at a very young age. I think I started learning how to wash dishes at about 13? Not even 13, way early. I was in primary. Actually, before I was 10, I could wash dishes, but my mom didn't make me wash dishes all the time. It was a process. She was teaching me, and she taught me how to wash my school socks and to polish my school shoes and all of that at a very young age. So moving on to teenagehood, that's when the pressure was applied. Okay, my mom made sure that she pushes us to learn how to cook at a very young age, to clean properly, to wash curtains, to wash windows and all of that. And let me tell you, as a result of that, I hated homemaking. I hated doing chores. I hated with a passion. And you know what? Should I say favor was on my side, because my parents decided to take me to boarding school. Well, my sister also went to boarding school. So during that time of me learning how to do chores and all of that, I was shipped off to boarding school. And in boarding school, the boarding school that I went to, we did not do anything, honey. We were just princesses and princes in school. We did absolutely nothing. We had cleaners, we had a laundromat. So we just walked to the laundromat on a specific day. I think once a week. We went there to throw our laundry, and the laundry lady did our laundry. They cleaned for us. We had a kitchen with dining hall where we had cooks. So we did absolutely nothing when I was in school, okay? Absolutely nothing. So there was a bit of a break in terms of doing chores. But guess what? When I go home for holidays, which we went home for holidays like 4 times a year. When I went home for holidays, of course, my mother will apply the pressure and make sure that we cook. Like when we got home for school holidays, my mother was automatically on a break. She did not do any chores, not all the chores, but not the major chores. Like she didn't cook, for example. My sister and I took over the cooking, the cleaning. That to me sounds like major chores. She let that lady literally made us do everything. So we cleaned and we did everything during school holidays. So when I was home, that's when then I got to practice those skills. And I will tell you also that the one skill that I did not master, that I did not excel in, was ironing clothes. To date, I don't iron clothes. I don't like ironing clothes. My husband actually does the ironing for us. Bless his heart. And yeah, I can do everything else. I'm telling you this story just to say also that while you can see me doing all this chores and making it look like it's easy and I enjoy it, I don't. It's not my forte. It's not my thing. Um, in my culture, we have a word for lazy people. Should I say my culture? But you guys know what I mean. We have a word, a specific word that is describe lazy people. Lay later. It's not my culture actually. It's in our country. Lay later, I think, is an Afrikaans word. That and in Setswana and my language, home language, you also have a name for that for lazy people. So yeah, that's why my mother was coming for me in my previous blog that you guys would have watched, that I'm a lay letter. I am a lay letter. I do homemaking because I have to, not that I love it, but now that I'm older, I find that I enjoy it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this Sunday reset and enjoyed my little story times that I told you guys. But I also want to emphasize that homemaking skills are actually essential skills that I think everybody should learn how to do this. Even if whether you've got money or not, you should just learn how to take care of yourself and your home. I hope you enjoyed this Sunday reset, and let me know if you enjoy this type of content and if you would like to see more of this content on my channel, and I will definitely deliver. You guys, I definitely will deliver. Yeah. And thank you so much for watching. If you have watched up until this far, please make sure that you don't leave without subscribing to the channel. Share the video on your socials, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.